ladies, gentlemen, and everyone that knows, for Baby Hauserman, it's not just dancing. This is the Wednesday Night Jokenet Valentine's Day edition here on the 146895 repeater. I am KE8PVL, your net control for the evening. My name is Nemo, and I am located just a few clicks south of the repeater in Denmark Township. Before I go any further, is there anyone that needs this repeater for emergency or priority traffic? All right, nothing heard. If anybody does need the repeater for emergency or priority traffic, please break in at any time with break and your call sign, and I will concede the repeater for the duration of your emergency. Again, this is the Wednesday Night Jokenet here on the 146895 repeater. This is a direct net, and all traffic should go through net control. Everyone with a valid amateur radio license is encouraged to participate. This net meets every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on this repeater. Those of you who are listening via scanners, we appreciate you there too, and everybody else just huddled around the radio. Welcome. The purpose of this net is to have fun making each other laugh, coming up with crazy punchlines for this week's joke. Generally speaking, this is a 3-round net, but since it's Valentine's Day and some of us have XYLs, we're going to skip the discussion round. But still stick around. We got some great stuff tonight. Before I get on the list of regular check-ins, let me just say the repeater is owned and operated by Tom, NHCT. It's available for public use. You can get to this repeater via Echolink, and the node for that is W8IJC-L. Please treat the repeater like it's got 2-minute timeout and allow for clean breaks between transmissions. It would be amiss if I didn't say that this repeater also has a standard offset and a PL tone of 141.3. All right, other than that, we are good to go. Let me take a quick break and we'll go down the list of regular check-ins. We'll see who all's here tonight. All right, we're going to start right at the top of the check-in list, but we'll go in random order like we've been doing. Sonny, KD8LHR, are you with us this evening?
KD8LHR.
All right, Sonny, thank you for being here tonight. Always a pleasure. Next on my list, we've got Jeff, KC8LAR.
KC8LAR, present.
All right, Jeff, good to have you in here. Next on my list, we've got Chris, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Queen Lima.
KE8YQL, present.
All right, KE8YQL, thanks for checking in tonight. Let's try Wayne, Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet. Okay, very good. I know he's working late now, but I'm still calling out for him at least for another 1 or 2 times, and then I'm going to stop calling him, and he's going to check in. Watch. Next on my list is Dan, N8DRL.
Yeah, we're here at N8DRL.
All right, Dan, thanks for being here tonight. Really appreciate that. Next on my list, we've got Ron, KC8RJO. Okay, nothing heard there. He's probably enjoying a nice dinner with his XYL. Don't blame him there. Let's try Jim, KE8LFR. Okay, nothing heard. We'll keep on moving down the list. We'll try, oh no, what did I do? Yep, I sure did. I didn't put it in here yet. But we'll try Doug, KE8TBX.
KE8TBX in Geneva, here.
All right, had a little technical difficulty there for just 1 second. Thank you, Doug, for being here tonight. Let me also reach out here to Drew. It's Alpha 8 Delta Lima. I'm sorry, I didn't write it down yet.
AAATL, present.
All right, well, I got most of it right. I remembered most of it. Okay, very good. I'll make sure I update that tonight, man. Next on my list is we've got Jerry N3 EVT.
N3 EVT, portable shake and bake.
All right, N3 EVT. Shake and bake, was that you saying in and out?
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say steak and shake.
Ah, very good. Good place to eat. They changed their menu a couple years back, which was a little weird to me, but they still got some good stuff up there. Next on the list is we've got KE8 DNF. Joe, are you with us tonight?
Here's KE8GNF. I don't know how long I'm going to be here, son Nemo. I've been very busy today, so I don't know if I'll be here around for the whole net, but I'll be listening.
All right, very good, Joe. Word from our sponsor there in the background, and we appreciate you checking in no matter how long you're here for. All right. Next on the list, we've got Ruth Ann, KE8 ZVO. All right, very good. Nothing there, but let's try W8DEC, Matt. All right, we're moving down the list here. We'll go with Frank, KE8ZHH.
KE8VHH, present.
All right, very good. Frank the Weatherman, always a pleasure having you with us tonight. And W8IJC, Andrew, are you with us? All right, that's rounding out the list as I've got it. Anybody want to check in, please call KE8PVL.
KC8 GSL.
KC8 GSL. Raymond, good to have you with us tonight, man. And anybody else? All right, nothing heard. That'll lock it in tonight, and if anybody else checks in later, well, that'll be great. So let's get right into tonight's joke. And tonight's joke is, it's a Valentine's Day joke, guys. Tonight's joke is, what's the best Valentine's Day dinner? The joke is, what's the best Valentine's Day dinner? All right, we're going to start with... we're going to start with Frank. Frank, I'm putting you in the hot seat tonight. KE8ZHH, what's the best Valentine's Day dinner?
Oh, man. This is the first time me ever being first. So, I'll say chocolate. That's all I can think of, Nemo. Back to net control.
All right, we've got you in there as chocolate. I'll put that down. That's a big chunk of dinner there. A couple pounds of that. Never hurt anybody. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, next on the list is Raymond, KC8GSL. What's the best Valentine's Day dinner?
I'm going to say, this kind of sounds gross and cannibalistic, heart. Eat your heart out.
Nope, I'll take that. Heart is a good one. I don't know if any of you have seen the show True Blood or not, but there was a whole big thing in there about eating hearts. It was kind of a weird show altogether. All right, next on the list is we've got Sonny, KD8LHR. Great to have you with us tonight. And what's the best Valentine's Day dinner?
Food.
All right, we'll take food. All right, next on the list, we've got Jeff, KC8LAR. What's the best Valentine's Day dinner?
Well, That's a very good question, Nemo. Usually I eat crow. Back to that.
All right, eating crow. Let's hope that doesn't happen too much more often. All right, next on the list is we've got Chris, KE8YQL, and what's the best Valentine's Day dinner?
KE8YQL here. My first answer was not quite ham radio appropriate, so I'm going to go with steak and eggs, man.
All right, steak and eggs. Got that in there. Dan, NADRL, what's the best Valentine's Day dinner?
Yeah, Nemo, I don't have a clue yet. You got a thumper here, NA0.
All right, one stumper tonight. That's a good start for me. The rest of you guys are coming up with some great answers there. All right, next on the list is we've got KE8TBX. Doug, what's the best Valentine's Day dinner?
My opinion, you skip the dinner and you go straight to the honey pie. Back to them.
All right, get straight to the point with it. Very good. Next on the list is we've got Drew, Alpha 8 Delta Lima. How about you, man? What's the best Valentine's Day dinner?
I wrote this down before Ray answered, so I'm going to stick with it. I wrote down grilled deer heart. ADL.
All right, grilled deer heart. That's actually a delicacy, and I actually do eat it myself. Very good, and for my pigs and all the other animals that I happen to maybe butcher now and again. All right, next on the list we've got Drew. Next on the list we've got Jerry, N3EVT. What's the best Valentine's Day dinner?
Well, for my seat here at Steak and Shake, I would say a hearty stew. And of course, the best flowers for Valentine's Day are tulips.
All right, very good. Hearty stew. Got that one in there. And we'll go down the list here to Joe, KE8DNF. If you're still with us, what's the best Valentine's Day dinner?
Well, I'm going to say somebody's going to like this one. How about Luigi Stromboli? There we go. That's how we do it.
All right, some Stromboli there. I like that one. Very good. That rounds out the list as I have it. This is K8PVL with the Wednesday Night Jokenet. Is there anybody that wants to check in before we get to the answer? Please call. All right, very good. Nothing heard. So, tonight's joke. What's the best Valentine's Day dinner? Man, Jerry, you were right on the money for the most part. What I have is a hearty meal, a hearty one, and the hearty stew falls right into that one. I like that one too, so we'll go ahead and give you 3/4 of a point for that. All right, this is K8PVL with the Wednesday Night Jokenet, and all the rest of you came up with some awesome answers. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Appreciate it. Let me just, I'll make some quick announcements and then we'll get into why everybody's really here. All right. The first Saturday every month is the Amigos Radio Club Ashtabula monthly meeting. That meeting, it starts at 6 p.m. and it's held at the Jefferson Conservation Club. That's 3600 Stanhope Kellogg'sville Road, 44047. Check us out. Come hang out. We'll shake your hand, pat you on the back, whatever. Give you a big smile. There you go. Also, over there on the 146715 repeater, which is just in Jefferson, negative offset, PL tone 141.3. Every Monday night at 8 p.m. is the area's emergency training net. Please check in over there and give emergency services a hand. Over on the 940 repeater, that's 146 940. Every morning at 9 a.m. is the trivia net. They have a standard offset and a PL tone of 140 or 110.9, and key up over there, have some fun, make some friends. There's some good folks over there. That's all the announcements I'm going to have, except for please like and share our Facebook and YouTube page. And also, in case you haven't noticed, I open every net with a new greeting. That greeting includes a catchphrase to a mystery TV show, radio show, and or podcast, something along those lines. All right, I will give the prize winner a cup. We've got some awesome coffee mugs being made for us by Jokenet21424, and somebody's going to win one of those every month if they guess the shows. Right now, Jerry's in the lead with guessing last week's one. So there we go. All right, I'm going to shut up now. Give me a quick break, and I'll get to why everybody's really here. All right, very good. So we'll just go into order. Frank, obviously you're where we need you to be in the list, so just be patient there. We'll get to your segment in a minute. We'll just start the comment round with Ray, KC8GSL. Man, it's great to have you with us tonight. And what do you got for us this evening?
Good evening, everybody on the net, and it's good to be checking in today. It's not often I get 2 nets in a row, but I did, so I feel pretty good about it. But I want to congratulate a few people, KEAYQL and KF8AEG, I do believe, and he's a new ham operator, Brian, and then, of course, Chris got his upgrade, and KE8AEG is a general, so he passed his technician and general class, so welcome aboard. Chris, congratulations on the upgrade. We also have some new VE team members. I don't know if they want to be announced, but we have Mike, W8 VFD, and then, of course, Josh. I forgot his call sign. W8 JDZ. That's it. So, a lot of things going on, a lot of activities. We had a successful session, and it's nice to hear you guys check in. Been a busy day, but just got out of the shower and got warmed up and sitting back doing some digital and listening to the net. But, well, I'll pass it on, but congratulations to them two guys, and we move forward, and I think we'll have a training session next. Let me break for time. And then we will probably have another session in April. But as far as that goes, good to hear you guys out there. Back to you, Nemo. KC8GSL, back to the net.
All right, Ray, thanks for that very much, and absolutely congratulations to everybody that got their upgrades and licenses, and man, it's great that we have such a strong amateur radio community, and it's still growing here, and Ashtabula County is really great for that. It's something I appreciate, that's for sure. And Brian, man, it was great talking with him this morning. He was on the morning roundtable, ride to work roundtable sort of that we do every morning, and man, he jumped right in there. He's both feet in the fray kind of guy. All right, next on the list, we'll go over to Sonny, KD8LHR. Great to have you with us tonight as always. And what do you got for us this evening?
Nothing. Ray said it. I'm sad now. Oh, not much, everybody. Good evening. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Male and female alike, why not? I know some of you got long hair and pretty curls, so not too much going on here. We got, like Ray said, the two new generals, one upgrade and one in and up, as I like to say it, in and up. Congratulations to them. And that's about it. I am planning a Parts on the Air here in the very near future, as soon as I can get my speech correctly done, I will be bringing my tent and setting that out, and I don't plan on having a bunch of antennas, or it's not going to be like a field day event. If you want to come on out, you're more than welcome to jump on my equipment, or if we do end up having one, maybe two radios more, see what we can do with it. But it's a lot easier to do POTA with just one piece of equipment running. There are several ways of doing it where you can share the air. So I will announce on the chat page there or over the air a week prior to the event and what time and date. With that, I'll turn it back to net control, and I am going to secure my station for the evening. 7-3s, everybody. KD8 LHR. We'll be clear.
All right, Sonny, good copy on securing your station, and thanks for all the great comments. And we'll be looking forward to hearing about the POTA and maybe getting some guys out there to participate with you. Next on the list, we've got Jeff, KC8 LAR. Good to have you with us tonight, man, as always. And what do you got for us this evening?
Oh, not a whole lot, Nemo. Got home, made dinner, and getting ready to go back upstairs after that and spend some time with the missus. And I think everybody's kind of thinking the same thing. So, got other news. Won't share over the radio quite yet, but working on other things. So, with that, we'll say 7-3s and happy Valentine's Day to everybody on the net. This is KC8LAR.
All right, Jeff, thanks for being here tonight. Always appreciate it. Next on the list, we've got Chris, KE8YQL. Good to have you with us tonight. And what are your comments?
KE8YQL here. I don't have a whole lot for the net. I appreciate everybody congratulating me and Brian on getting our general there, and congratulations again to Brian for getting both his tech and his general. So I'm really looking forward to being able to play radio with everybody, and glad to hear some familiar voices out there, as well as some Rarity X. Ray, I'm glad to have you here with us, man, and it's been nice talking to you the last couple days. And I just hope that everybody's enjoying their day, and looking forward to the weather breaking here. Hopefully spring is around the corner. So that's about all I got. KE8YQL, thanks everybody, and I hope that everybody's having a great afternoon or evening then.
All right, Chris, good comments as always. This is K8PVO with the Wednesday Night Jokenet, and the next person on my list is Dan. Good to have you with us tonight, man. N8DRL, go ahead.
Not too much to report here, just fighting through life here, trying to get this leg guy taken care of. Trying to walk on a little bit, actually walk down the steps into the radio room a couple times today, so we're making progress. Anyhow, I'm going to turn back to net control, N8DRL.
All right, very good. And yeah, it's been awesome hearing you on the radio a couple times over the last few weeks. You can tell things are getting turned around for you there with your leg, and you're actually getting into the radio room and getting out to folks and talking to them. It's awesome having you back on the radio, man, and being able to know that you're going to be out there at the events in person. That's the best thing. All right, next on the list is we've got Doug, KE8TBX. Good to have you with us tonight, man. And what do you got?
Good evening, everyone, and happy Valentine's Day. I may not always chime in on the morning, but I'm usually listening. I do work from home, and I'm usually pretty busy early in the morning, so I can't actually get on the air. Got to actually do work. let's see, a couple days ago I finished installing a new radio, a new mobile in my car, and when I first fired it up, I had a ton of RFI to the point where I don't think I was receiving anything. So I figured, oh crap, I installed it on top of a computer. That's not a good thing. So I disconnected it, moved it, and when I fired it back up, everything was working fine. And when I set it back on top of the original location, the RFI had disappeared. So my guess is I probably had a loose connection. And that was my fun for the evening. K8 TBX, back to net.
All right, and a word from the tower, and absolutely, Doug, that's awesome getting a new radio installed. I'll tell you, some of these new cars, I think I had this experience with my father-in-law's truck. I went through a radio in there, and the internal electronic sound dampening couple systems, whatever it is they're putting in there, actually does something weird to the RF on the radio. I couldn't broadcast out of there or transmit out from an HT outside of the truck to hit the repeater for some reason. But as soon as I stepped outside or put a mobile on it, it all worked just fine. So it's kind of weird. I don't know how new your car is or whether it's got some of that stuff in it, but definitely interesting things to play with when it comes to amateur radio. All right, next on my list is Drew. AA8DL, good to have you with us tonight, and what do you got for us this evening?
It's good to be here, Nemo, and really just all I have to say tonight is I'm glad that we have such an active community of amateur radio operators, here in Ashtabula County. You see on Facebook and some of these things where people are complaining because there's nobody to talk to, and we definitely don't have that problem here. I would note that I've been making some simplex contacts lately, just been throwing out my calls. I'm driving down I-90. Talked to a fellow named Sean, who I think sometimes listens in on us from Perry. I had another guy who was just driving by my home and called out throughout his call, and we talked for a bit. So I would suggest people try that. You will make contacts. And then finally, just good job, Frank, for net control on Monday. That was great. Good job, Chris and Brian, for general. You'll really, I think, enjoy that. And good job, Nemo, for what you do every week. We really appreciate it. AA8DL, back to net.
All right, Drew, thank you for being here, man. It's really all about you guys making things. This is my way of giving back to the community too, because that supported me. And you guys came over, helped me with my tower, put a tower up. There's just so much stuff that just that alone. Radios, antennas. Anytime somebody has a problem, somebody's always there out of the community. And yeah, we have a strong amateur radio community here in Ashtabula County, and I think in a lot of ways the community up here sets the example for sure. Whether we set a good example or not, that's not my call. But all right, and for the 5.2 stuff, there's a guy out by Mentor. Frank, that I've been talking to the last couple of days when I get out that way, because right after I get past Vermin Road, I lose string, and I either 5.2 or go over to the 940 repeater. So try and catch my dad on the way in to Mentor in the mornings when I'm over that way. All right, next on my list, we've got Jerry, N3 EVT. I know you're out and about, but what do you got for us tonight, man?
Well, Nemo, in deference to the dining out public tonight, I'm going to pass on comments. Back to net control in 3VT.
All right, Jerry. Well, thank you very much for taking time out of your night to check in with us. I appreciate that very much. One more round down here. Let's see. We've got Joe, K8 DNF. Are you still with us, or are you busy, man? All right, nothing heard. He must be deep in his project, and I appreciate that. At this point, this is K8 PVL with the Wednesday Night Jokenet. Is there anybody that wants to check in? Please call.
Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet Mobile.
Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet. Wayne, good to have you with us tonight. We're in the comment round. Tonight's joke was, what's the best Valentine's Day dinner? Tonight's joke was, what's the best Valentine's Day dinner? And we're in the comment round. So go ahead with your comments, Mr. Mobile.
All right. Glad got a good participation going on tonight, and congratulations to everybody who's upgraded. As for the joke, everyone's out for the free love, I guess. I don't know. Back to net control. Thanks, Nemo, from the net. Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet.
All right, Wayne, I'll take that. Very good. And let's see. We'll give one more call out. Anybody else want to check in? Please call. All right, nothing heard. I'm going to turn it over to Frank. Frank, thanks for being here tonight. I'm going to get you going with the weather here. KE8ZHH, go ahead.
All right, thank you, Nemo. This is Frank, KE8ZHH, weather guy. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. Hope everybody had a great day today, and on with the weather. Current weather conditions in Pierpont Township are 21 degrees with 84% humidity. The barometric pressure is at 29.21 inches and it is holding steady. Wind is at 0 miles per hour. Today's high was 36. The low was at 21 degrees. For tomorrow, expect mostly sunny skies with highs around 33 degrees and a low of 23 degrees, with mostly clear nighttime skies. Also look out and be prepared for strong gusty winds tomorrow. Record high for today in weather history stands at 62 degrees in 1918, and the record low is at -10 in 1905. Sunrise will be at 7 to 18 a.m. Sunset will be at 5:55 p.m. And now for some weather trivia. The Empire State Building is struck by lightning on average at 25 times per year on average. Most skyscrapers get struck by lightning up to 25 times per year. And finally, the weather joke of the week. What do you call it when it rains monkeys? What do you call it when it rains monkeys? April showers. April showers. Alrighty, this is KE8ZHH, Frank the Weather Guy. Thanks for listening, and back to Nemo and net control.
All right, K8PVL with the Wednesday Night Jokenet. Thank you, Frank, for that. Really appreciate all the effort you put into the weather report and getting the extra joke in there. I really love it, man. All right. This is K8PVL with the Wednesday Night Jokenet. Is there anybody else who wants to check in? We're not going to do a discussion round tonight, but I'll take one more call out for check-ins. Please call.
Comment?
Wayne, Alpha Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet. Go ahead with your comment.
What was the answer to the joke?
Well, the official answer was a hearty meal, a hearty one. What kind of dinner? What is the best Valentine's Day dinner? And a hearty one, a hearty meal. That's the one. And Jerry pretty much got it when he said a hearty stew. Very good. Anything else on that?
Nope, that's it. Thank you. Charlie 8, Yankee Juliet.
All right. Well, with nothing else heard, I'm going to go ahead and put a bow on it. Tie a string around that heart, as it were. I'd like to thank everybody who checked in this evening, and I'd also like to extend a thank you to the XYLs, that put up with our husbands' geeky and eccentric hobbies. We appreciate you guys too, and happy Valentine's Day to all the XYLs sitting on the couch next to their husbands. All right, thank you, Tom and HCT, for the use of this repeater, and all those currently serving and retired from service to our country. I personally won't forget what you guys do for us. Really appreciate it. This is KE8 PVL. I'm going to go ahead and return the repeater back over to normal amateur radio use, whatever that is. Be good to each other, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. KE8 PVL clear.